Hello, my name is Ryan Parker and today I'll be talking to you about GOICHI SUDA. GOICHI SUDA, better known as Suda 51, was born on the 2nd of January 1968 and has been one of the most influential video game producers in recent times, and has also brought a handful of masterpieces to the video game industry. He is currently the CEO of Grasshopper Manufacturer and has had the pleasure to work with the likes of Shinji Mikami and Hideo Kojima. He has also collaborated in smash hit video games such as Super Smash Bros. And Project Zero. Suda's profession was not always within the video games industry. He worked as a funeral director, but decided something different. One day, he found a job advertisement that would change his life. He responded to a position for a video games company called Human Entertainment, so Suda swiftly left his job role as a funeral director and began work on Super Fire Pro Wrestling 3 Final Bout. Human Entertainment mainly hired him due to his knowledge and passion for the wrestling business. Super Fire Pro Wrestling 3 Final Bout was released in 1993 for Super Nintendo, marking GOICHI SUDA's debut in Human Entertainment. In 1994, Super Fire Pro Wrestling sequel called Special was released, where Suda not only worked as a writer but also as a director on the project. One of the main talked about aspects of the game was the controversial ending. Unfortunately, there is not much information about the Twilight Syndrome saga, since the saga never left Japan, but Suda worked on these projects between 1996 and 1997. Moonlight Syndrome was the third and last game of the saga. After the release of Moonlight Syndrome, Suda decided to leave the company to start his own venture into the gaming industry. He founded Grasshopper Manufacturer, which allowed him to create a new chapter in his professional career. Grasshopper Manufacturer released Michigan Report from Hell in 2004. This video game is where Suda gave shape to a unique idea, playing a game in first person but entirely through the view of a video recorder. It was also one of the biggest launches for the company due to the fact it was their first release within Europe. Killer 7 was released in 2005 and is one of the biggest, if not the best, release of GOICHI SUDA's era, not only because of the sentimental value to a lot of the players, but to the high standard set for action games. In 2008, No More Heroes was released as somewhat a polar opposite to Suda's previous game, Killer 7. Even though the two games have vast stylistic resemblances, Suda stated that Killer 7's main focus was on political issues, while No More Heroes focused on social topics. The latest work of Suda was called Killer is Dead, and he took on the role of executive director. This offered a combination of aspects to his previous projects, such as storyline depth demonstrated in Killer 7, and the high-speed action gameplay used in No More Heroes. Killer is Dead follows a government-sanctioned assassin, Mondo Zappa. I hope you enjoyed our presentation and thank you for listening. Adios.